Thanks, Samchat. My name's Marty Frye. I'm an arborist and I work as the urban forest manager for the city of Takoma Park. An urban forester is someone trained in tree science and tree health, specifically with regards to how they exist and live and thrive, or maybe are impacted by their experience in the urban environment. The benefits of trees for city life are numerous. The one most often talked about is the shade they provide. There's something called the urban heat island effect, where because of all the concrete in cities and built infrastructure, it can be very hot, much hotter than in the surrounding farmland and forest. Trees in the city actually do a great job to counteract that and cool the area. They also soak up water that might fall from the rain, which helps alleviate problems with overflowing our stormwater systems. They can also provide food if you plant the right species, which can be fun, and they get to actually go touch their tree and tend to it and harvest the product. The most important skills for being in the career of urban forestry, it ends up being both a mixture of knowing your trees and the tree science really well, but also knowing people really well, and also some other interesting fields of work that you might not think are quite as related to trees, like construction and roadway maintenance and utility line maintenance. There's lots of ways that people and very untree things interact with our trees. Every day I'm talking to homeowners who may have concerns with their trees that a bit of science can help alleviate. I'm working with utility companies who may need to clear some of the branches around their wires. And with a bit of advice from an urban forester, you can do that in a responsible way that can preserve the health of the tree, but also preserve other functions like providing power and internet. Advice for young people perhaps looking to get into this kind of work. For me, getting out in the woods when I was younger was great. Later in high school, I was able to work with the Student Conservation Association, which is where I met Amchat when he was a crew leader, a mentor of mine who sort of helped me not only appreciate the woods kind of for fun, but also to see that you could work in the woods. That was doing more trail work and conservation work. So find ways to get in the woods, be it for fun or be it for helping out with that kind of trail work or volunteering. There's a really fun and exciting community of plants that can teach you a lot. We all need to be good stewards of our environment, and that can mean worrying about climate change globally, but it can also mean taking care of your backyard. You can look at your yard and see how are you and maybe your family or your neighbors contributing to maintaining a good tree canopy. It can be very personal, very close to home that you can get involved with this kind of work and start to care about it. All it really takes to start is to start looking, to start noticing what's around you, and it can be really fun.